All right, Andy Johnson, we're looking at the Practicum field experience for our class, Special Ed 513, spring semester. Here's what it is. All right, I've gone all the way down to Appendix G on our syllabus. You'll be involved in a 15-hour field experience at the high school level. And you can see the purpose of this, just to develop a sense of the general functioning, to observe a variety of styles, to reflect and make connections, etc., etc. The purpose of this is to experience, to reflect. Now, permission slips, background checks, all this stuff is due before you begin the experience, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is a self-selected experience. The idea is for you to find your own practicum setting. This is ideal because you can make contacts with a school or district in which you might like to work, or one that is close to where you're at. It's practical for you to get there and back. Also, if it's a self-selected setting, if you choose, you develop, you find your own setting, you can observe a situation, area, subject level at which you might want to work. Now, you do not need to be in a special ed classroom. You do not. You can if you want, but at the high school level, any classroom. It could be a Phi Ed classroom, it could be a social studies, it could be a math, a science, whatever. You decide, all right? Find one that you think you will learn from, that you will grow from. If you do not feel that you can find your own practicum setting, we can use our Office of Field, a typo in International Experience, to find you a setting. I'll fix that typo in a minute, all right? All right, we can do this for you. So let me know as soon as possible if you'd like us to find you a practicum setting for this 15-hour required experience. And again, the downside of that is that you don't have any choices, or you'll have very little, if any, choice about where, what, when, and how. All right? So I would encourage you to the greatest extent possible to see if you can find your own. Now, if you are in the Mankato area, do not contact the schools directly. They get very angry. If you want a Mankato setting, then you'll have to go through our field, Office of Field and International Experience. Not filed, but field. All right? 2 points again. You cannot start until you have had a background check. If you're currently working in a district, send me some proof of that. People send me a copy of their background check, or sometimes they send me some proof that they are currently working in the school, because to work in a school you have had to have a background check, right? You can check that one there. And you must get the permission form signed and turned in to me before you begin, and that can be found at that link right there, all right? But I'll be showing you this. And again, use your personal connections. All right? At the end, and by the way, here is, your background check right there. You can find that link there, background check, and permission slip and teacher checklist right there. Teacher fills that out at the end, and you'll see that. You can find that. All right? At the end, at the very end, final week. This is what you need to do, your practicum analysis. The goal is to experience, reflect, further define yourself as a teacher. You identify and describe something that you think is significant that you observe. Now, don't just give me fluff. Actually think. What is significant? What moved me to a higher place? What did I think was important? It could be a couple of things, but be significance here. Don't bore me. Don't just throw words to fill in the blank. Make this significant. And then make a course connection. Something specifically, a strategy or an idea specifically described in a lecture or in assigned reading that you saw out there. Make the course connection. And this is your criteria. You turned it in. The practicum portfolio looks professional. No grammatical, spelling, punctuation errors. You are a thoughtful, reflective observer. All right, I'm looking for your ability to think and write at the graduate level. You're able to make apt, reflective analyses. All right, you write, you say something of significance. You're not just putting down words. You demonstrate a knowledgeable and reflective practitioner. In this course connection and something significant, I'm looking for you to demonstrate that you are a knowledgeable, reflective, that you have a body of knowledge, that you've taken something from this course. All right? And some ideas to think about. All right? The practicum. This is for you to grow as a teacher. So think carefully, and again, I would encourage you to find your own practicum settings if possible, but we can find them for you.